Round 3 is in the books from the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo in Arlington, Texas at Globe Life Field. Round 4, we're going to do a couple predictions here, but let's talk about round 3 first, Wace. Heck of a night in Texas.
That was good. Like we were talking off cameras, but the first perf that I've actually watched from start to finish, so it was pretty good to finally get that dialed in. One thing that I don't like, and the barrel racers are gonna like this, is that I don't like that they have a commentator, like a color person for every event but the barrel racing. Like no disrespect to like Joe Beaver or Butch Knowles, like they shouldn't be commentating on the fucking barrel racing. Like they have the resources to bring somebody in to like actually talk about it. I think it would add a different element to it and kind of like diversify the broadcast crew a little bit.
Okay, but who would it be?
Oh man, you could get even Fallon Taylor would be great. Honestly, like she has the personality for TV. She knows she's a world champ, so she knows what the hell she's talking about. So I mean, like I think bringing in someone of that like capacity or that stature would, like I said, would diversify the broadcast group. Then you don't once again, no disrespect, but you won't have guys like Butch Knowles and Joe Beaver talking about barrel racing.
Yeah, and then again, like you could almost put Amy Wilson in for there, but like her total commentary right now is like one question per event, which is pretty rough when you only get to ask one question.
A good example for that was her interview with Casey Fields. He couldn't even hear what she was saying.
He's like, yeah, I didn't really hear what you said. And
yeah. Yeah, that's a tough look.
It's a bit of a dagger when you're the interviewer and you're just like, I didn't hear anything you said, just
yeah. I guess what I mean, just like when you have like the expert part, like people coming in for the color, it's like, like you have the resources to bring in a barrel racer. I don't even think it would add that much more to like the cost of production.
They have a barrel racer in the stands, and she's doing the preview show in Janie Johnson. Janie's placed in pro rodeos. Her dad's a world champion bronc rider. Like she knows everything there is to know about rodeo. Put her in on the barrel racing.
I think it'd be a good ad, dude. I'm into it.
Fair enough.
That's my only knock against it.
Fair enough. Moving forward, let's talk about tonight. Bareback riding. Our winner was Casey Field, like we talked about. 91.5 points on a horse called Explosive Skies from the Calgary Stampede.
That was badass.
Very good bronc ride.
And then I thought Orrin had it. I thought he was going to do it.
He was in pretty good shape, and then just got a little behind.
I was standing up, yelling at my TV, festive noggin hand. I was like, dude, I thought he had. I was so rattled. Anyways,
did not have it.
Another tough night for Team Canada.
Yeah, we had one person from Canada get a check. Levi Simpson and his partner Shea Carroll. 4-4 was the time for third place in the team roping. The team roping was the only pick you got right, Wacey. The only one both of us got right. One of 14 tonight. Our picks went. Our odds are horrendous. Good thing we're not betting with actual money because we would be broke.
Well, I mean, if Keenan Vine and Jeff Robson out there would be betting with our hair, but given their hair to skin ratio, I think they don't have no say in that one.
They don't have any hair to bet, those guys.
That's just it. They don't have enough hair to put it on the line. So, but yeah, I was happy to finally get one right. And you know what? When it comes down to the team roping, if I can, I'm going to pick those guys again because they're roping.
They're doing good.
Yeah, it's been a tough look. I honestly, like, I don't know how to change up the strategy to make it any better. Like, it's basically a crapshoot.
Even tonight, so Richmond was third in the bareback ride, and that was my pick. He was third in the bareback riding, and the only other person that even got a time were my team ropers, Harrison Brown, and they were fourth. Otherwise, I had two barriers in the steer wrestling and the team and the tie-down roping. Haley Kinsel slipped in the barrel racing, and then Stetson Wright bucked off in the bareback and the bronc riding, or in the saddle bronc and the bull riding. So basically, I was last in all but two events in which I was third and fourth. So pretty rough night on the picks.
Man, how about my other hot take for the barrel racing from my live Twitter feed when it was like I prefer the smaller pattern barrel racing than the big pattern.
Yeah, I agree.
It's way more electric and fast. Like this is like nothing taken away from the barrel racing, but it was boring to watch. Like there's no like speed to it. Like it just seems slow.
Well, it's an extra 4 seconds. You like in Vegas, you're in the 13s, and here you're in the 17s. Like we're talking 4 seconds, which when we're talking competition and everything's pretty quick, that's the longest event in rodeo is barrel racing. If you're thinking actual competition times, right? And we just added another. Well, but no offense, we just added another 3 seconds to the barrel racing.
And there's a rake after 8.
Yeah, how about that? But I think they have to, because even Haley slipped tonight. I don't know if that was
the ground's deep. It's deep AF, man. Like so deep. You can see then
I don't know if the footing underneath of the actual. I don't know if it's the actual ground of the dirt or what it is, but I don't know if the footing underneath of it is solid. I wonder if they're slipping actually down to what's on the turf on the baseball field. I don't know, but it looked like I went to a rodeo on a baseball field in Mexico one time, and it was sketchy AF as well. So I can just imagine they had a better setup here, but how do you put solid ground on top of a baseball field? I don't know.
That's why we don't do ground. That's why we're not better.
Okay, let's get to our picks for round 4. We'll talk a bit more about the winners from tonight. Let's talk about that actually. First off, a couple highlights. Bareback riding, Casey Field, we got that one. Steer wrestling, Will Loomis, 3 and 5. Team roping, we've had your pick, Egoskiza and Travis Graves. 4. What was the time tonight? 4 and 1 or 2?
They're 4 and 2, I think.
4 and 2. The bronc riding, Alan Bohr, 90.5.
Man, that was a good ride. That was electric as hell. Yeah.
Calgary Stampede horse called Yesterday's Delivery. Tie down roping, Corey Sullivan, the last minute replacement. I was thinking he was going to do good. Coming in as that last minute guy. He's going to be hungry. 7 and flat, wins the tie down roping. Barrel racing, Lisa Lockhart, 17.09. In the bull riding, Colton Frislin, the guy you picked a couple nights ago.
Before. I've been let down by a lot of people I've picked before because I picked Corey Solomon a couple of rounds earlier.
Yeah,
and I think in the second round even, and then they really let me down. And then I picked Marty Yates really let me down last night. So,
who's our Cowboy Shit moment of the night for round number 3, Wace?
There was a bull rider. Was it Askey who got on a bull that was laying down? He didn't ride him, but that was Cowboy because a lot of people won't not nothing against Brazilians, but I wouldn't see a Brazilian take a bull laying down like that unless it was Adriano or something.
All right.
But good for him, I thought. Or no, you know what? Actually, lies. Cowboy Shit moment of the night was Cody Webster taking a horn to the face.
Oh, yeah. In the face.
Yeah. Because that looked like it hurt like a bitch.
Yeah, probably.
And he still just... And then right after is when Roscoe got knocked out, and he was the one, that's Cowboy, dude.
Cody
was badass.
Cody Webster, if you're watching, you share this video, slide into our DMs. We'll get you some Cowboy Shit merch out. Send it in the mail. Anyways, let's talk about Zeke Thurston missing his mark out, getting deep.
Shady, man. That's shady, man. Okay, if you in super slow mo, yeah, sure, maybe he misses him out, but technically his spur was still above the horse's shoulder, even when it slid down a bit.
It's a shitty judgment call that's unnecessary, and I don't think makes much difference.
It's so dumb. It takes so much away.
Yeah,
so much away.
And funny story, the chairman of the board of the PRCA, Jacobs Crawley, had a very similar mark out, but got a score about 3 horses before. So
suspicious, man. Very suspicious. I don't know. This sucks. It's kind of like back when the NHL came back and Kachuk was getting a bunch of flack for when Scheifele got hurt. People were saying he kicked him, but that was getting broken down at frame by frame, slow motion. You watch it in real time, how do you know that he missed him out?
Well, how many times do you see Brad Marchand do some sketchy shit when you break it down?
Man, I don't know. It's such a frustrating thing. I like it how even the thing in tie down roping having to keep the calf tied for 6 seconds, that's stupid too. Calgary's ahead of their time with that stuff.
They're ahead of the game. Hopefully they're ahead of the game, but I don't know if they're ahead of the game on the chuck wagon racing. Well, that's for another story.
I don't know how you can get ahead of the game in chuck wagon racing. That's the problem.
Who knows? That's a tough one. Either way you spin it. Okay, let's go picks, Wace. Who you got? Let's look at the bareback riding for round number 4. Sunday evening perf. Oh, you're gonna pick Tilden? I knew it.
Yeah, I'm going Tilden Hooper, Mucho Dinero. Horse that comes from good friends of mine, the Lawrence family from Kennedy. That's been a good horse for a long time too. So I think Tilden and his long hair are going to come together and win the round for 88 points.
Long hair don't care. Well,
long hair don't care.
If you want to go Lawrence family, and Kelly Arimba in Southeast Saskatchewan, then I'm going to pick Richmond Champion and True Grit. So suck on that.
I thought that was a saddle bronc horse. Am I crazy?
You're fucking high, bro. How many chocolates did you eat today?
None, dude. None. I just don't know anything about bucket horses.
Man,
I just know Mucho Dinero.
Richmond Champion, True Grit. That's the win. 89. I'm going to go Richmond again. This is 3 times in a row.
He's riding so good.
Don't let me down, bro. Okay, I'm going to let so you pick first in the...
Yeah, you go next. You're wrestling.
Okay, I'm going to go back to Eldridge, the same as round number 2. And I'm going to pick time. So it's 3-5-1 last night. We're going to go a little bit longer. Let's go 3-7 in round number 4.
I'm going to go with Clayton Haas.
Oh, you're just going to pick everybody that won the round the night before, man?
He didn't win the round the night before. He was 13. Okay. He broke the barrier. He would have won the round.
All right.
So although he looks exactly the same as the guy who won the round, I honestly thought it was the same dude. But I feel like after throwing one down like that and breaking the barrier, he's going to come back and buzz 1-3-6.
Okay. And you are first in the team roping.
I'm going to stick with my boys, Graves and Dustin
Egaskiza. Man, you gotta get that right.
Egaskiza. It's tough, man. It's hard. I'm trying my best.
Okay.
I'm Don Cherry of Cowboy Shit. Anyways, I'm gonna go with those guys again. They're roping good, leading the average, leading the world. 3-9.
3-9, eh?
Pay them again.
Pay them their money. Okay, so I'm thinking. What am I thinking? Brown and Harrison. I'm gonna go. I guess I gotta go back to my guys again. Brown and Harrison. I'm thinking they've had a pretty good go. They got a foot the other night, 9-3. But let's do that. Let's try those guys again.
Well, all right.
Bronc riding. What do we got? Oh, my time.
Your turn, dude.
What do you say on your time, Wace? On the team roping?
I said 3-9.
Okay, I'm gonna go 4.1 for those guys. And we're on to the bronc riding, and I get to pick first, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Well, after last night, and after tonight, I guess tonight is Saturday when we're recording this. I'm going Zeke Thurston Delta Force.
And
I'm going to say, well, too bad I got to pick first.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to say 89. He's going to come back after that.
All right.
On Saturday.
I'm going to go with Rusty Wright on Double D C5 Rodeo.
Okay.
Canadian horse. And Rusty rides as good as anybody going.
Okay.
And like I said before, off camera, if your last name isn't right, you're wrong.
Tie down roping. You are first, Wace.
I'm gonna go with Marty Yates again, back to back, just because. Well, he had a tough run.
Fuck you.
Let that one get away from him. So he's gonna buzz back 7-2, win the round, get back to where he wants to be.
I think after Corey Sullivan did so well,
he was my backup pick. He was
was 7 flat, so I'm gonna say 7 and. After what Joe said, I'm going to say 7-1.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Barrel racing is me first, isn't it? I'm going to go back to Haley after the little slips.
On.
Man, why not? Why not?
That's fair.
1709 won tonight. I'm going to go 1704.
1704. Oh, are you in Storm colluding back there? Or
Storm just put up 4 for me. I'm going to go. I'm going to actually say 9.
Okay. I'm going to go with the lady she's battling out with for the world title, Brittany Posey Tenozzi.
Oh, Posey Tenozzi.
She's going to come in 1704.
Oh, you're going to say 04, eh?
Yeah, right. I'm going to go 04.
Okay. All right, man. Bull riding. Dude. Is your pick first. Who you?
Oh, man. I don't know.
Fun. It's a weird pen of bulls based on the paper. I don't know who to go with here.
Weird pen of bulls, and I just don't know who's got it. But I'm gonna do Kai Hamilton on director's assistant, another C5. I'm going on the C5 string today.
Okay.
He had a tough go last night, but he rides real good. I think he's hungry for a world title. Bring it back down under, the land down under.
Down under.
Okay. I actually heard a rumor that he might eat Vegemite off the buckle if he wins. But yeah, I'm going to go Kai Hamilton, director's assistant, C5 Rodeo. He's going to be 92 points. We're going to see our first real big 90s this weekend.
I'm looking at the bull riding here, and I'm looking at the draw. So Sage is 1 for 3, did not look good the last 2 nights, fell off both
He's hurt,
bulls.
dude. He's going to be hurt.
He doesn't look like his head's kind of out of it right now. So, but there's still a full week of rodeo left. So, I mean, we're not out of the woods.
It's not over. But
I'm looking at this bull he has from the Butler and Son Rodeo Co. It's a bull he doctored out on in Oklahoma City back in September. And so Jeff Askey was 89.5 on him in July. But then we look back to like last fall, Kimsey doctors out. The bull scores. So with Askey, he was 89.5. The bull scores 44. Other than that, it's like 41.5, 40.5, 39.5, 38.5, 37, 37, 39.5. How the fuck does a bull that gets marked 39 points pretty consistently, more red than anything on Pro Bull Stats, how does that bull get to pick to the fucking NFR? What the hell?
Who picks? Do they all pick the bulls together like all the boys?
Yeah.
Man, I don't get that.
Like, you're 89.5 in a bull one time, but he's marked under 40 more than not. How does that bull get picked to NFR? That's part of the reason why rodeo is a disaster. We can go back to the fucking markout rule, but like, holy shit, man. So
yeah, don't agree.
I can't trust that pick. I gotta go with Canadian bull, one that's consistently marked over 40 on the stats and has been ridden for upwards of 91.5 points. Joao Ricardo Vieto at PBR last fall in Oregon, in Pendleton there. Spent a lot of time in Canada, but went to the World Finals, Cole Melanson, 88.5. I'm going to go with the man who has Vertigo Spy. Slade Long's pick from tonight got bucked off. Clayton Sellers. Let's give him
I like it. That was also my second. I really and truly, because like I really didn't know any of the other bulls, so I know Vertigo Spy is good. I'm pretty sure I've seen some video of Director System. Anyways,
I didn't know any other ones either. But.
Tough picking in the pen and bull side of things.
Yeah. Okay, and score wise, you said
92.
Sellers. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna go with another 89. 89 straight across in the rough stock for me tomorrow. In round 4. Hopefully
get back on the board. If you get all 3 of those right, like even score wise, you should get a prize.
Well, so what did I get for the first night? Because I got
but you got 3 right, but you didn't get like 3 like scores right too.
Well, but Eldridge, I got the score bang on. I did get that.
But that's not what I'm saying. Like I'm talking like your rough stock scores. If you get all 3 of them right and all 3 scores,
time event's hard too. And Stetson to be only off by
a half I'm not talking about the timed events, dude. Stop.
5/100.
Man, you're not getting a prize for the first night. Give it up.
Okay, fine. All right, we better call this.
If you get all 3 of them right, you get a fucking better fitting T-shirt.
You don't think this thing fits good? It matches the hat.
Extra medium, dude.
The new Spring 21 Cowboy Shit ball cap. We'll
get your merch, people. Cowboyshit.ca, cowboyshitofficial.com. If you prefer.
Cowboyshitusa.com. We got America.
Buy some stuff.
Now. All right. Okay. Well, thanks, Wace. Thanks for doing this. That has been round number 3 at the Wrangler NFR and our picks / predictions selections for round number 4. Sunday night, 6:45 Central. Check it out at cowboychannelplus.com or keep up with us at Everything Cowboy, Cowboy Shit, myself, Ted Stovin on Twitter, lots of hot takes, Wacey Anderson. Check us out. Keep following. Thanks for listening. See you guys next time. Okay, man.
That was a good one.